part about Need for Speed Underground is I can never fucking find the race. Oh, it's a sprint. Yeah, right. I actually like sprints. I like sprints just about as much as I like drifting. I hate drags. I really hate doing drags. They're awful. I just can't fucking do them, but I also find it really funny when I play Need for Speed Underground 2, I actually play with both my hands on the arrow keys and the WASD keys, as if I'm going to like swap over. Mind you, I have a couple of times when you guys have redeemed like hydrate and stuff during races where it's like a URL or something, it's gonna go for fucking ever. But yeah. I'm not familiar with the downhill stuff for a while. I haven't come down here for any of the races, and I've got like 2 drifts, which I'm not doing because I have to get like a really high mount, and there's cars everywhere, and it's a straight line basically to go down the hill. Like, I can wiggle it out, but it takes a bit. It's frustrating on its own, you know? But yeah, I don't know. I enjoy some of the music with this. I don't enjoy all of it. This is one I'm not a huge fan of. But some of them, I've got them as a playlist that I listen to, like, usually when I'm, like, driving and stuff. And, yeah, Need for Speed Underground music while you're driving, not a good idea. Also, Waver, how you going with driving and driving lessons and shit? It's been a while since I got a chance to ask you, actually. I was worrying about it the other day. I don't know about what it's like trying to get a license and stuff internationally. Like in Australia and stuff, you've got to kind of like log so many hours and kilometers and stuff over like a span of time to be able to be eligible to get, like, take the test. Well, correction, you've got to take a test to be eligible to start beginning to drive, and then once you've passed the test and you've started practicing driving, then you've got to do so much hours and kilometers before you're allowed to take a test. And then you take the test, and if you fail it, you've got to go again, kind of thing. So, yeah. I don't know. I got my license before they brought that shit in, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. I would have had enough hours because I used to drive to and from work as my practice, because I was already full-time employed by the time I was learning how to drive. So I kind of, yeah, it was pretty close to like my parents' work as well. So we just used to like carpool, and I'd drive instead. Which is funny because when I was younger, I actually used to take the time to do my makeup on the way to work. So I used to do my makeup as a passenger in the car. And when I started having to like drive to work, I had to actually like either make the effort to wake up extra early to do my fucking makeup, or like just do less. Which is really funny because in the long run, I basically don't wear makeup at all. And yeah, for me, I find that pretty amusing because I'm like, I spent all this effort all these years ago trying to do my makeup and stuff for like work, and now I like literally just don't care. It's always good when I can take out a car when I've won. You doing us all? I've got a few good races here. What do I get then?
Maxi Tuning is out scouting the street for a car good enough for their cover. Can you cut it?
Alright. So basically, I've got a race up here. No, not that. Fucking click on the right one. There we go. Race up there, and then I've got a race probably all the way back down here. That's good though. The more of those I get, the more shit I can put in the car, and the better it is. I've got this purposely tuned in a way that, like, I want to. But isn't necessarily the best for the car, for the races and stuff that I'm doing. So, drag is really awful. When you write car, any day now. There we go. Since I found my license in the trash, that doesn't surprise me. You need a license to be a trash panda anyway. So I could see that as being necessary. Get one of those, and then, you know, I could just imagine a raccoon behind the wheel. What was I watching earlier? I watched something where there was like a raccoon and there was a couple of other creatures and stuff, and they were all like banding together to get like better access to a bin or something, and I'm like, I see what's going on here. It's the council of like Trianther and friends to like accumulate the best quality trash. Could you honestly imagine like the raccoons and stuff that get like trash bins next to a lot of like takeaway restaurants and shit. Like I know in America you guys probably got like a lot of your trash cans like locked down and stuff near restaurants to stop like animals from getting into them and stuff. But I could honestly just imagine a few of them, like I'm thinking like Krispy Kremes and shit like that, where they're just like absolutely incapacitated with like sugary goodness. I could only imagine that being just amazing for any kind of raccoon. We have like something similar happen with possums, but our possums kind of just look like they're like fuzzy cats with like sort of marsupial kind of faces to them. Everything over here is basically a giant rat of some kind. But anyway, these like possums and stuff will like break into bakeries and stuff just to like eat leftover like pastries and cakes and shit. But it's not too huge of a problem. Like the problem is with possums and stuff is they could be literally up in like your roof and then they'll just one day just dig a hole or like chew a hole through like the wall or something and be immediately access to anything and everything. So it's not like you can kind of like fortify in advance for it. Like unless you're aware that you've got a possum problem. Which unless you're around at night or in their breeding season, it's very hard to know that. The breeding season, those things are fucking loud. Like, not with the breeding, I mean like the trying to call to each other. Basically everything in Australia just sounds like a fucking psycho creature just screaming in the night. Yeah, possums are no real exception. I just saw an indie game where you play as a raccoon and build an empire to take the neighborhood. What's that? Take at the neighborhood? Isn't that... That's not fucking Animal Crossing, is it? No, I know it wouldn't be, but there's a couple of games I'm keeping an eye out on at the moment. There's one called That's Not My Neighbor. I'm enjoying watching that, and there's another one that's got like dogs or something. I haven't seen too much about that. But yeah, I haven't seen the raccoon one just yet. I don't know if I'm going to get up here in time. I want to race all these cars I keep seeing. I might make it. I think it's just going to be in somebody's driveway. All the power slides and stuff. I'm not even using the, Yeah, it's going to be in somebody's driveway just around here. I need to... Oh no, hold on. There we go.
For real, bro, you just landed on Nasty Tuning's cover.
I don't want to move the car because I'm in the process of like flying into things right now. Maybe we can cycle the camera. Yeah, that guardrail bashing right there is probably what we need in the photograph. Just that one specifically. Take that. It's actually not too bad. As far as these things go, they're usually awful. Alright, now I can slow down. What was that? I didn't get anything in my inbox then. Alright, well there's a couple of races up here. I could have a go at these nasty awful things. I hate them. I love drifts. I just hate this particular drift. I'm pretty sure I left these up here last time. I haven't done them yet. I also get lost on this mountain. If there weren't places that I could like hone into down the bottom of the mountain, I'd be stuck up here forever. That's not even a joke. The amount of times I've been in races, you guys have been watching me before, where I've gone up and down and around and come back and literally just, well, sorry, Azula's going off my chair, and just never found the fucking exit. Actually, now that she's off my chair, I'll be able to readjust again. The way that she was sitting on it, kind of like, if you can imagine like just a standard L shape, right? Capital L for like the chair sitting. So you normally have like the bottom of the L being flat and level. Instead, when Azula sits on the back of it, it kind of tilts backwards at an angle. And that little angle is just enough to really fucking hurt my back. So I only have to sit right at the very, very front of my chair to combat it. But that then equals just a sore ass. There we go. Now I can adjust. That's a bit better. Yeah, I'd rather not sit like that for a long time. Oh, it's a drift and it's inside somewhere? That's such a bait and switch. That is. Alright. Get me some water while I'm doing that. This one's a really short track. Yeah, I didn't know that this is what this was going to be. I'm okay with this. They can all fuck off and I can go for a wiggle. What are you doing, Phoenix? I see. That's a lot on your mind. I don't know how you're going to deal with that. You're right. Phoenix is fine. It's just his ears everywhere. You know, you are too close. You need to fuck off, mate. This lot are just like bringing up the rear with this one guy. I need you out of my way so I can get up some speed and actually like not collide with stuff. I know the whole point and the whole challenge of these drift races is to actually drift against other drivers and have them in the way, but I really don't want to, so I just don't. That sounds awesome, Triantha. Yeah, no, I can see him getting the license out of bin. Fuck off, mate. I'll let you go. Let you get ahead of me a bit. I don't care about the too slow and the timer running. I need him to be at least up around the corner. Oh god, that's not helping me. Let's turn back around. I also noticed that drift doesn't tend to have like... Oh, they all caught up because the last guy was so fucking slow. Great. Now I've got these dicks to worry about. Of course, mind you, the race is actually pretty small, so it's pretty easy for them to catch up. I'm only doing like 28,000, so even if I want to, I'm not really doing great here. There we go. They'll do it. Just when you need to like add 10,000 points to your fucking drift, that's when I go and just do it. I think they've finished. Yeah, they're finished. It's alright. It's not that long to go around the thing. Welcome back, Shadow. Azul was on my chair. Now Phoenix is next to my chair. Not much has happened. I had a race. Triantha FBI'd me, so I lost the drift at one point out of sheer shock. But apart from that, not much. We'll talk about toothpaste. We'll talk about licenses, what it's like getting a license in different areas and stuff. That kind of thing, you know. Oh. I just had a 30-minute talk with Mother who wants me to teach, physics to her daughter. Oh, with her mother who wants to teach physics to her daughter. You gonna do it? I imagine you don't have a lot of spare time at the moment to be doing that, but I know you're already teaching there's another lady you're already teaching at the moment. So, yeah. I'm sure you'd be quite capable. Has it just been like word of mouth that you're able to like teach it and stuff? Because that's pretty cool. I don't know. Around here, like, I don't even know how, like, that kind of, like, word-of-mouth stuff happens these days. Like, I don't know anybody that talks to anybody else around here. I don't know if it's just an Australian thing or what, but yeah, we don't really talk to our neighbors, we don't really talk to our community and stuff. So it's kind of like it's a closed network of, like, personal friends and shit, basically. It's gotta do it. Need money. It's perfect too, since it's gonna be long term. Well, that's not too bad. As long as you've still got enough time and stuff. Like, obviously, like, if money's gonna, like, alleviate, like, some stress, that's a little bit more important than having time. But, yeah, as long as you don't overwork yourself and, all the usual stuff. I was gonna say, like, as long as it doesn't impact, like, your grades and shit, and I'm like, man, I just sound like, I sound like your fucking mum. I'm like, I didn't realize that I was in Poland, but okay. Don't anybody ever call me a mum. I'll fucking ban you. I don't care. I'm not joking. Don't even risk it. Did I win that one? Yes. Oh, thank God. Alright. Oh. I see you being shocked, Mathless. I'm not joking. There's a couple of people that come in occasionally and will, like, start off with some kind of, like, mummy crap or whatever, and it's just automatically they're gone kind of thing. Since that was an okay drift, I'm going to suss out this one. I bet this one's not a bait and switch. I'll tell you that much. It's probably actually a mountain drift. There is a drag hidden here too. Hold on. That's not on the... I don't think I'll be able to do it, but I'll try. What the fuck? A weird looking drag. Right. Okay, this is supposed to be one of those ones that you just find out and around. So I'm hoping... I didn't have that set up, so... I don't know what this is going to be like. I'm pretty sure since we've still got cars... I'm also not sure where my downshift went I moved my finger and I can't see my keyboard. So, yeah, hope for the best. I think I'm already in, like, top gear. I feel like that is a car. Maybe I can draft up you. I'm kind of pushing them out of the way. No! No! Damn it. I was so close then. I found the button though. I definitely had it on the wrong fucking key. Alright, let's try that again. I wasn't too far behind, so maybe there's hope. Overrev. Oh, a good shift's better than fucking nothing. You guys want to boost at the beginning. Cool. Well, I'll kind of keep up with whoever's up front. If I can. If I can is the big word, sir. I don't think I'm going to catch up to this guy. I don't have NOS. But... fucking hell, mate. Yeah, I know, he's going to get away. Let me behind you, see what happens with this. Whoa, fuck. Hydrate, I will after this race. I'm still sitting up straight though. I just like rearranged my chair, so let me get this going. Oh. Is it a stretch? Yeah, I could go for a stretch. My wrist is still really sore. I don't not know what I did to it earlier in the week, but I wasn't far behind then. Hold on. Fucking drink bottle's leaking. Alright. Let me get a stretch in. My neck is like really sore. I'm not really sure why. Go again. Where is my button? There. Alright. So, where is my alt? There. I really need to put these on like the other stuff. I'm glad to see another person spamming health stuff. And Rin's pretty good with the spamming health stuff. I think you missed a Pinnacle joke about a week ago, Shadow. So I was playing Diablo 2. Fucking hell. Fucking car. I thought it wasn't in my lane. I was playing Diablo 2 and Grim came in and he had like the Drummond emote and he started licking my prawn. And yeah, that was it. That was enough to like get me sitting up straight because like Grim came in and licked my like dirty prawn and stuff. And like he could have at least like washed it first or something, you know? But yeah, now you're up to date. That's what's been going on since like you haven't been here. Yeah, I don't know. I've been sitting up straight basically since then. And I told you, I shifted by accident. Man, I told you. I gave it a shock when the prawn got licked. Yeah, it basically like, it made me sit up straight. Like you'll have to go back and have a look at it, I think, probably. Actually, no, I've got clips of I've got Twitch clips of it actually, so you should be able to catch up on it. I don't know if I made it over the line then before I hit that. Obviously wasn't gonna win, but I don't know if I made it. Oh, barely. Barely. Is the shock therapy I've been hearing about? No, I definitely don't recommend getting your prawn licked for like shock therapy. That's for fucking certain. But yeah, definitely, I definitely like recommend go and have a look at the clips because there's basically Dirty Prawn is the first one, and then the prawn story was basically a follow-up where I was supposed to be like telling a story to my doctor about my improved posture considering like my profession as like playing games as a job kind of thing, and how I don't have like a shittier posture and stuff like by the time he next sees me. And I'd be like, I'll just have this conversation out of the blue with my doctor where I tell him about how my friend came into chat and licked my dirty prawn, and that was it for me, you know. That was all I needed to like start sitting up straight forevermore. So yeah, I kind of feel like every time I like recap it, it gets somehow worse. Who gave you a driver's license? I don't know, somebody in Australia, I'll tell you that much. Like I said, I'm not good at drag. I hate drags, and I'm generally not good at it. Plus, I also cannot actually see my fucking keyboard, and my hand position's in a really stupid spot. So it's like the, what do you call it? Semicolon and full stop are the two buttons for fucking gear shifting. I thought there was something else, but it's not. What's it? She clearly stole it. Maybe. I don't know. I've never lost it, so that's a good thing. Yeah, on my way, mate. Oh, fantastic. Did you see that? That guy just got fucking I was going to say that guy got creamed, but considering the conversation we were just having, let's not go with that particular line of thought. See if I can get out of here. I got a perfect shift and then I immediately just like lost it. Look, Need for Speed Underground 2 is always a little bit unhinged. No, what? Fuck it. Oh my fucking god. Don't change lanes, you stupid taxi. Oh my god. I've never seen that happen. The other guy should have stopped then. I'm gonna give it one more go. If I can't get it, I'm fucking off to do something else. Yeah, pretty much. So that's what happens with too much prawn. Maybe. What, you go prawn at your local, what do you call it? What are they called? Main roads facility, and they happen to just give you a driver's license for prawning in a particular way. Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough speed to be keeping up with these bastards. What's that, highways? Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's not a fucking car out here. I have every chance in the world to actually catch up to these motherfuckers. And yet, no. Like, I'm not even going to catch up to that one guy. If I'm lucky, I won't crash into anything. I mean, that would be nice. Alright, I'm going to fuck off and try to find something else. If I can try to get... I'm trying to get faster shit. Is that Autobahn best for speeding in EU? Oh, man. Oh, best place for speeding. Oh, yeah, the fucking Autobahn thing. We have a store. We have a car store in Australia called Autobahn. So, I had no fucking clue what you're on about at first. I'm like, they're usually, like, really tiny buildings with, like, tiny car parks. I don't know how you can get speed up in there. But, yeah, then it clicked. And I'm like, goddamn cultural differences. I don't know. We've always heard about, like, the Autobahn and stuff like that. And the funniest thing is, like, a lot of people are like, oh, even if I was on that, I'd still do, like, the speed limit and stuff. And it's like, isn't there, like, no speed limit? Or, like, each lane has a specific, like, estimated speed that you should kind of be roughly doing? Because, like, in Australia, if there is a sign that says a speed limit, it is the maximum limit that you're supposed to do on that particular road. And if you're even doing, like, 1 kilometer over it in speed, you just get fined. It's kind of bullshit. It's basically highway without speed limits. Yeah, see, that's what I kind of thought. And the funniest thing is, I won't race you. I gotta go do this drift. The other thing too is that if you're used to speeding, if you're used to driving fast, you're likely to actually do a right on it. It's the people that kind of go over there and aren't used to driving fast and then just go, I'm going to go really fast. And it's like, no, motherfucker, you're just going to die. That's what's going to happen. And that's usually what just happens. And it's like, oh, there was a tragedy because it had no speed limits. It's like, no, the person was an inexperienced person for driving at higher speeds and didn't drive at what they were comfortable at. Or, you know, adhere to, like, the specific lanes and safety and stuff. There's already a car sneaking up on me here. It's the same in USA, so, like, the speed limit signs are the limit where you are. Because, yeah, I kind of figured that was kind of the same thing, because we see it a lot in, like, movies and stuff. As opposed to, I don't know. We see a lot of American stuff in, like, TVs and movies and stuff like that. I love drifting Need for Speed, but this is pain. Yeah, I hate this particular drift. That's why I went and checked it out, because I was pretty sure this was the one, but the other one that I clicked on was an indoor building that was not this, and I was like, oh, that was such a bait and switch. Whereas, like, if I do this right, I can usually just go flying through here. Don't touch the walls. There we go. That'll help. Yeah, this particular section here I'm okay with. It's just the rest with all the fucking cars and the everything I don't do as good with. Specifically the cars. If I can just keep that one. There we go. Don't touch the wall. Don't touch the car. Oh god. Don't touch anything. Fucking keep your hands to yourself, everybody. Like, put them back in your pockets. All these fucking cars are reaching out with, like, metaphorical hands, and I'm not okay with it. Like, I'm assuming, like, more like the side mirrors than actual hands, but you know what I mean. Ugh, Fucking taxis. Last time I did this, I got so frustrated. It was the first time anybody actually saw me actually frustrated at something. I ended up pushing a car. Oh god. I ended up pushing a car down the hill out of the way so that I could drive all the way back up and start again. And somebody fucking clipped it too. And I'm just like, what the fuck? But yeah. Only in fucking Need for Speed Underground 2 do we get there. I'm pretty sure it was you who clipped me, Shadow, by the way. Because, I don't know, I feel like it was you. It was either you or somebody that had, like, a name in green. Damn, what lovely chaos. Look, I am actually winning. So despite everything, that car, like, I'm actually already winning. So I don't really have to do anything. I could just head to the line. So at least I don't have to do this motherfucker again. That is nice, you know? I'll probably lose it over this hill. There we go. Wow. Yeah, I lost it technically. I do not know how to clip, but I gotta learn someday. It's not too hard. It just depends if you're doing it on your phone. If you're doing it on your phone, you tend to like lose stream for like a minute until you actually like get out of it. I don't know how you won this. I got 2 insane drifts, an outrageous, and a colossal, I think. That's the only way I won that. That was bullshit. Let's go up and do the other one. I saw someone driving like that on Mardi Gras this evening. The first night I visited Texas. Really? Were they drunk? Out of interest? I'm not implying that Mardi Gras meant that they were drunk. I'm just saying that driving like me like this has to imply that they're drunk. Because I don't think many sane people would be doing this. Like, obviously there are some people doing it very drunk. Yeah, I was gonna say. It was just this first assumption, very, very drunk. Look, if they're not driving the car upside down, they're not driving well enough, alright? You guys will see it eventually. At some point, I'll be driving around with the car upside down. I do it eventually. Shame I gotta go. See you later. No worries, Shadow. It was great getting a chance to hang out with you. Hopefully I catch you later. You miss out on all these little car wiggles and weird, inappropriate fucking conversations. Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy, like... is this another one? No, that's the shitty drift. Leave it be, leave it be. I can leave that shit in the sand. I like tuning my car up for drift. It's just something I enjoy. But it does make it really fucking hard to do, like, circuits and sprints and shit like that because my car just wants to go fucking flying. And then... that was hilarious. That guy just crashed. But then I get like a drag and I have no fucking ability to go forwards. I basically feel like I have to get a car that is already top speed heavy. I was supposed to buy a top speed heavy car as a third car, but I ended up buying whatever the fuck another car I bought was. I know it's in the garage. I'll go have a look at it later. So, to be fair, they weren't going to be as fast as 20 miles under the speed limit. I'll go rest some more. Look, no worries, Rin. I hope you're feeling better soon. Keep me updated on how you're doing and stuff. Shadow, you're supposed to be gone. I will have a fucking drink. Hold on. There we go. What bumpers? Yeah, this is I think the one that's the worst one. Mind you, it's got a beautiful view. Fuck off, mate. I'm trying to drive here. Clearly, emphasis on trying. Yeah. I don't know, what is this? This is even higher than the last one. Damn, I was gaming away and didn't realize the time. You passed so fast. Only felt like it's about an hour ago. It was 1 p.m. Who are you playing, if you don't mind me asking, Grim? Also, welcome in. We were talking about you and the Dirty Prawn joke and stuff. So, yeah. It's been fucking great. Oh, Kenshi. Oh, yeah. I've seen a couple of people like playing that lately. I've got to actually take a look at it. I don't know enough about what it is. Here we go. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. There we go. I needed that. I needed that so bad. Hey DX, welcome in. Yeah, fucking Need for Speed Underground. I'm trying to complete it again. I've completed it a few times and it's just great fun. Plus the music's fantastic as well. Also do have expectations of me being like the vehicle's upside down. And do have expectations of me crashing into everything because I'm sure as fuck not going to be winning any races by like going straight down the road like this one. The hydration is important, but yeah, I'm going with the win now. No worries, Shadow. Thank you for the hydrate. I actually have a fucking mostly full drink bottle. I say mostly full because I was full when I sat down.